That's why the Cake Bake Shop is on my naughty list. It's just such a great real estate. And I just feel like they're not using it very well. It is very pretty inside. I've seen pictures now that it's open. And people are mostly happy, I guess, with the food, but the prices are just outrageous. So no, thank you.
I guess you have to be happy for paying that price.
Oh, agreed. Satisfaction should come guaranteed. Yes.
Yeah, you're paying for it.
Yeah, and just to go along with that, shout out to Greta. She slides into our Instagram DMs and she does share that fact that the Cake Bake Shop is just so very expensive. She sent us messages before, which I haven't had a chance to relate to you guys. But yeah, she corroborates that story.
Well, y'all are right. I mean, it's unholy as far as I'm concerned. It's an abomination. No, I mean, look, no, it's Disney doing this thing where it's just, well, it's not really Disney, but I mean, so like overpriced food items, like we're already getting pinched. We're already getting squeezed for every last time. You got to do it at a Cake Bake Shop.
Well, it's kind of like the tube of toothpaste. You got to roll it up, and every little inch you got to
just squeeze and squeeze.
And I feel like it's one thing when it's at a character meal. And so like, yeah, you're paying too much for the food, but you're also paying for the experience. Or like Hoopty do a review, like it's expensive, but you're paying for the experience too. So whatever. But this is like just food.
Yeah. Well, following up on that, I'll go next then. I've got another food related issue that landed them on my naughty list. And that's the reopening of 1900 Park Fair with a bunch of hodgepodge Frankenstein's monster kind of creation of different characters that have absolutely nothing to do with the Grand Floridian. I mean, replacing the defining characters of the Grand Floridian and Mary Poppins and Alice in Wonderland with a bunch of characters like Mirabelle and Tiana and Aladdin. And it's like, what do these have in common with one another? And to me, I mean, it killed the excitement of going to 1900 Park Fair ever again.
Yeah, I like that one. I've yet to go. Has anybody? I don't think anybody's gone since it's reopened.
Well, it's so expensive. Like, why? No, it's not worth it anymore.
We thought about going in April, but we just couldn't justify the price. It was just so much money. It's going to be like a couple $100 for us to have breakfast.
It's a lot of those buffets, I think. They're super, super expensive now.
Yes. And that's true.
Yeah.
And
ouch. Yeah.
so it's like, if I'm going to go to one, I want it to be one I'm really excited about.
And this doesn't do anything for me.
No, not anymore.
Especially with Tiana in her little bayou. What was like? She looked like she was riding a horse. Like it's supposed to be swamp attire or something.
Oh,
but
right.
She looks like she's
That's
a
like
jockey.
her adventure outfit.
Yeah.
Swamp chic.
Like you're supposed to be on safari,
but she's in the middle of a classy hotel. None of it makes a damn bit of sense.
Dogs and cats living together.
Mass
hysteria. That's right.
Absolutely.
All right, Eli.
Yeah, speaking of mass hysteria, mine is not food related, but it's still about tying up things in the bundle. And the first thing I have is the Disney Plus mixed with Hulu, mixed with the ESPN Plus bundle. Now, why would that be a naughty thing for me? Is because one, I don't know how any of it works. I have two of them, but I got Hulu from like having a T-Mobile account. And then like I got Disney Plus when we first, had it. But I don't know how I could get ESPN because that seems to be like a separate thing.
Yeah.
But it's a bundle. So how do I get a bundle if I have 203? Like, it's very confusing
It
for me.
is.
2/3 of a bundle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got quarter bundle.
They, about a month ago? I think it was early November. So a little more than a month ago. All of a sudden, I'm watching TV and I get a notification on my phone that I've been charged $159.99.
Yeah.
Oh,
and I'm like, what the hell? What did I buy? And I looked into it, and it was just them re-upping one more year of ad-free Disney Plus. No Hulu, no ESPN, just Disney Plus by itself with no ads was $160. And I'm like, oh, hell no. I know too many people, paying less, and they're getting everything.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I mean, granted, you might have to deal with ads, and then right after that, they release all their Black Friday deals where it's like, oh, yeah, you can pay $2.99 a month. Like, oh, really? Okay. Thank you.
Yes.
I'll do that. Like, I'm sorry, Disney Plus, I like it. I just don't spend a whole lot of time on there because a lot of it is kid related. It's not like Netflix or Amazon Prime where there's like a really good blend of stuff. It's mostly kid related content.
Yeah. And the Hulu part of it I have, but I can't even watch certain things that I would watch before Disney took Hulu. Like there's a show I watched, like this court cam where they show all these crazy people trying to escape from, their court, like sentences and stuff like that. It's great stuff. But they cut like 2 seasons out of it. So I'm like, well, great. I got ripped out of that. And then I was having a conversation with someone at a Christmas party because I still like UFC. And I was like, oh, yeah, UFC, that would be on ESPN Plus. So I was talking to this fan. I'm like, is that worth getting? And he's like, no, not really, because the main pay-per-view events are still on pay-per-view.
Exactly.
So it's like,
yeah.
well, wait. So I get a fight pass to not see any fights I want on the ESPN Plus bundle for Hulu that cuts some of the shows in half. That's on the Disney Plus bundle that costs more money than I need to pay for. And I'm still confused because I still don't know how to get the whole bundle. So yeah, naughty.
You get the exclusive fantasy football advice.
Yeah, there you
the
go.
really good advice.
The good advice.
Yes.
Good.
Mickey Mouse comes out and says, your team sucks.
Have a magical day.
Yeah. So yes, that'll be mine.
Nice.
Yeah, it is a lot of money, and they do offer those. I have the Black Friday deal, like you were saying, the Hulu bundle with Disney Plus. We do not have ESPN though, so we just have the two bundled together. But the issue that I have is it's only on the ad version, and I, like you were saying, my kids like the content and they want to download it and watch it when we travel. And so you can't download if you have the ad version. It won't allow you to do downloads.
Oh, wow.
So you have to have Wi-Fi to watch it. So it's kind of a bummer when we're on a flight and there's no Wi-Fi. Or I just don't want to like buy the Wi-Fi because it's not that long. So anyway,
When the
not
Wi-Fi
my favorite
works.
either. Yeah,
I can't
right,
even
right.
cast mine. I forgot about that. I can't even cast Disney Plus to my television. I don't know why. It'll come up and then it like knocks itself
Just doesn't
off.
work.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I was more than happy to go without Disney Plus. And I'm like, you know what? One day I'll just renew it for 1 month and then catch up on some stuff and then cancel it right away and just start doing it like that. But when I saw the Black Friday deal, I'm like, okay, I can do that. But I don't know how much longer I'm going to do it because I mean, this is just highway robbery. I mean, they don't have. If you put Hulu and Disney Plus together, maybe then you can justify $160 a month for ad-free content. But you can't justify that with just Disney Plus, I don't think.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's a lot.
Yeah,
That's a
fair.
lot. Cool. All
Back
right.
to you, Kev.
Yeah, back to me. So the next thing I'm going to put up that happened earlier this year is a D23 Expo and Fortnite shenanigans.
Oh, that
Oh.
was so bad.
That's a show.
I raced
Yeah.
home from a meal at Vincent's to watch that thing, and that was god awful.
Yeah, I was logged
Ugh.
into like the whole Fortnite, the Xbox thing, online thing, and then into Fortnite, and I took my seat. My little character took the seat. I was jumping around. Nothing happened. And I was like, I know things are being released. So then I found a YouTuber that was going live, and I just watched that. And still, there was nothing that was happening in Fortnite. I'm like, this is silly. I don't quite understand. It was so bad.
It was really terrible, and waiting around for that. And then you only got the Fortnite presentation.
That's it.
That was it. That was what you were waiting around for, was for them to get to Fortnite. And I mean, I'll double down on that. Yeah, just the idea that the average public could not watch it.
Agreed. That's
Right.
what I was gonna say.
Right. Yeah. That nobody. I love watching that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was
same.
great. We would put it up on the TV from YouTube, and usually it was in the morning LA time, so it'd be like kind of mid-morning for us, and we would like have a late breakfast, drink coffee, watch the presentation. I like looked forward to it. It was such a bummer they didn't do it.
Yep. No, I totally agree. That was something unique and special for this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A D23 Expo that deserves to be on my naughty list.
Absolutely.
Yeah, agreed. I was messed up.
Yep.
Rachel?
My next one is the Disney dining plan. It returned in January of this year, if people remember, and it went up in price, and they reduced some of the benefits. And I just don't think it's a very good value for most people anymore. It used to be. I used to be able to make it a good value, but now pretty much what I ask people is if you will drink alcohol with every meal, and you will pretty much go to a character meal or order the most expensive thing on the menu everywhere you go.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only way to make money on the dining plan. And if you have kids over 10
There you go.
that can't drink,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
then you're kind of out of luck because you're going to have a hard time making up the value of what they can't drink.
Right.
Mhm.
If you have no kids, then it's a value. I mean,
Yeah. Or I guess if you're doing like the quick service where you can like order the drink for you, you know what I mean? Like if I ordered my daughter an adult quick service meal and then we just took the alcoholic beverage that comes with